In this video, I would like to talk about a variable. Like many other subjects in Linux, variable is a very, very big subject that contains a lot of elements. We can have environment variable, global variable, local variable, instances variable, and so many. But here, I want to focus more about the shell variable. So the shell variable, which basically are the variable that are defined by the user, and they are created usually for a particular session, and they are also defined temporarily. So the idea of a variable is going to be to help you to assign a value that you can recall later on in the future, depending of what you are working on. For example, I usually type the date command to print the date. I can decide to assign a value to that date by saying A equal to date. So now that typing the whole value of a date, I can just recall that value that I put in that bucket, and it's going to assign that date for me particularly. The reason why I was saying that it's logged in for a particular session, meaning this shell that I just started at this level, if I exit the shell and then log in back again to that machine, it will be created a different shell. If I recall that command, it's not going to give me anything anymore because the value that I assigned to the date value has disappeared. If I'm interested to make it permanent, I can go inside the bash rc file, and here I'm going to create an alias, right? I will say alias, and now I'll do a equal, open a quote here, I will say date, and I save that. So I can refresh the shell by doing a source on bash rc, and here now I only have to do a now. Since I already put it in there, I don't have to recall it with the variable. In that manner, I can just type a, and it's gonna bring back that value for me quite in an easy fashion. To have even a better idea or a better understanding how those variable works, let's try to use it in the script. If I do a VI here, I'm going to call this script sample.sh. And in this script, I want to start with my shebang first. /bin /bash. So with my shebang here, let's say I'm trying to display the word that says today is Monday, my favorite day of the week. So for that, we will do echo, and I will say today is Monday, my favorite day of the week. And then I want to also display the line on the following line by saying, I like Monday so much. And on the last line here, I also want to display, I'm happy on Mondays. So I'm happy on Monday. So this is what I want my script to display every single time that I would running. So I will do u plus x here on dumper then I write it for him. So it's going to give me the output. So imagine just an instance where I'm trying to change the value on Monday on this file to Tuesday, for example. Therefore, I'm going to need to come here, change Monday, go on the next level, change Monday, and go everywhere and change Monday, which is a lot of hard work, because if I had a 1,000 Monday that I need to change on that file, it's going to be a lot of work. So for that, I can create a variable like A, and I will say A is equal to Monday, for example. And then I'll come here, this is just a one time. I'm going to call that value of A that I put over there, come down here as well. And I will say I'm also going to call that value of A. So basically, every time that my $sign, I'm going to put my $sign somewhere, it's going to give me that value of A. So if I decide to run this script again, example here is giving me the same thing. Monday is my favorite day of the week and I like it. So for this matter, if I decide to change Monday to Tuesday, for example here, so if suddenly Tuesday become my favorite day of the week, I can just change that value over there. And if I run my script, now everything has changed to Tuesday. So basically, that's the main idea, the main purpose of those shell variable, which is basically a value that you take and you put in the bucket. And every time that you want to call that value back, you can just put a $sign in front of it, and you should be able to use it quite easily. You know, like here at the next line, I can decide to do echo $sign A, and I'll put like you the best. No, and as soon as I just do that, if I run my script again, at the end, it just tell me Tuesday, you the best. So that's pretty much the idea of how to use the shell variable and how easy it is to play with it. So guys, as always, have fun.